The Hall of Fame Classic. It's a tournament that's not really a tournament, but it's kind of a bracket that is set in Kansas City in a neutral site game and involves the Butler Bulldogs. In alphabetical order, by the way, the Butler Bulldogs. 16-17, 7-11 in the Big East. Also, Missouri, 5-17, 5-13 in the SEC. Oklahoma, 20-14, 7-11 in Big 12 play. And finally, Stanford, 15-16, 8-12 in the Pac-12 conference. All right, we'll preview the neutral site setting of the Hall of Fame Classic from Kansas City, Missouri. Coming up next, Boomer Sooner 1982. Don't go away! Welcome back to the show, everybody. My name's Harry James. Kansas City and the Sprint Center all the time have the Big 12 Conference Championship, but this time it also has a Hall of Fame Classic being played in Kansas City, where Oklahoma has been invited with three other teams, three other teams, to play in the Hall of Fame Classic. We'll preview the neutral site setting of the Hall of Fame Classic right now. We'll start alphabetically with the Butler Bulldogs, 16-17, 7-11 in the Big East. They lost to Nebraska, 80-76 in the first round of the men's NIT. Their head coach, Laval Jordan, a 2001 grad from the aforementioned Butler Bulldogs, and is in his third season at his alma mater. He has really kind of two double-digit scores coming back. More double-digit scorer is number 4, Kamar Baldwin. Baldwin, 17.0 points per ball game, 4.9 boards, 3.1 assists per ball game for Butler. Also, not quite at 10 points, but Jordan Tucker, not bad, 9.7 points per ball game, 4.1 boards, 0.8 assists per ball game for the Bulldogs of Butler. Next, probably a team that's probably going to have a pretty good crowd at the Sprint Center when the Missouri Tigers take the field, or take the court, if you will. 15-17, 5-11 in the SEC. Lost to Auburn in the second round of the SEC Championships last season. Their head coach, Corinzo Martin, a 1995 grad from Purdue, and is in his third season at Mizzou. So, 20-17, 5-13, not a great overall season in SEC season for Missouri, but they do have two double-digit scores coming back for this season. Mark Smith and Jeremiah Tillman. Let's start with Mark Smith, 11.4 points per ball game for Smith. Also, 5.2 boards and 1.6 assists per ball game for the Tigers of Mizzou. Also, Kalamazoo has number 23, Jeremiah Tillman, 10.1 points per ball game, 5.9 boards, and 0.6 assists per ball game last season for the Tigers of Missouri. Next up, Oklahoma in alphabetical order, 20-14, 7-11 for our Sooners in Big 12 play. Last season, they lost to Virginia in the final game of their season. In the second round of the NCAA tournament, lost it by 12, 63-51. Their head coach, Lon Kruger, is a 1974 grad from Kansas State, and is in his 10th season back in Big 8, Big 12 play at Oklahoma. Coach Lon, our Coach K has 2 double-figure scorers coming back that are both Okies and want to be here. Players like a number 35, Brady Manick, and a number 21, Christian Doolittle. We'll start with 35, Brady Manick, averaging 12.2 points per ball game last season, 5.9 boards, 0.8 assists per ball game for the Sooners of Oklahoma. The Sooner also has number 21, Christian Doolittle, who does a lot, including 11.3 points per ball game, 5.9 boards, and 1.6 assists per ball game last season for the Sooners of Oklahoma. And did all that, by the way, in just half of the season, because remember last season for the non-conference selection part of it, Doolittle was suspended from the team. So now you get to the bottom of the list as far as it is alphabetically, and that's the S in Stanford and the Cardinal. 15-16, 8-12 in Pac-12 play. Lost a heartbreaker, 79-72 to UCLA in the quarterfinal rounds of the Pac-12 championships. Their head coach, Gerard Haas, is a 1997 grad from Rock Chalk Jayhawk KU. That's right, Kansas. He's one of your guys. And is in his 4th season in charge of the Trees and the Cardinals at Stanford. One double-figure scorer, one almost double-figure scorer coming back for the Stanford. The double-digit scorer for sure, Dewan Davis. He wears number 1 for the Cardinal. 11.4 points per ball game last year for the Cardinal. 3.0 boards, 4.4 assists per ball game last season for the Cardinals of Stanford. The Trees also have number 13, Oscar Del Silva, 9.5 points per ball game, 6.0 boards, 1.8 assists per ball game last season for the Cardinals of Stanford. All right, guys, that'll wrap up this part of the Hall of Fame Classic live from Kansas City. Not live from Kansas City. It'd be great to be there live, though. From Kansas City. All right, guys, thanks for watching. You can catch this and all my other preview and reviews. Boomer Sooner 1982 on YouTube. Also, Facebook, Harry James Taylor, or on Twitter, @HypeManHarry. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Peace. See ya. Boomer Sooner.